Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Miller. Breaking through defenders. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring them down, but it's a nice game.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
To throw, it's Simpson. Throwing for his running back. Pass caught. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Prentice. Nobody can bring him down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown. Tie. They will try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking for a gap, it's Miller. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the sack. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle, it's Morris. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Makes a quick grab.
The running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. To throw, it's Simpson. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Miller.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The back's got it. Fighting off the tackler. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
When real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This this defender makes this interception, Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think Baden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently, going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. He's swarmed by the defense. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Seventh play of the drive coming up. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Makes a nice move there. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Dropping back. It's Simpson. Finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bama. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Orji. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time a completion. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Orji. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Now, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Intercepted in the end zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
To the air, it's Orgy. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Toss play to the outside. And tackled after a small pickup there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's on the run. Launches deep. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Scanning the field, it's Orgy. He's escaping the pocket now. Incomplete, a match shot to the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they regain the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Close to the tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Alabama. Will take the lead in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Orgy. Quick completion to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Quarterback operating an empty set. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught on the outside. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
He knocked through the PAT to go up 28-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Catch made over the middle. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Hand off to the single back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
With the catch, it's Miller. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their pass.
And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Back to throw. It's Orgy. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made way down to the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. The linebacker shifting around now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Prentice. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Michigan. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. And he stops short. The defense makes a play, and now in the 4th quarter, still a 1-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Makes a quick catch.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball in his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Miller. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Back to pass. It's Simpson. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. And here's the handoff. Running right through tacklers. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.